guys, I'm back with part 2. So I'm going to show you the second signature in the prayer journal that I made. So here we have another piece of the netted fabric, which is really fun. The first page, I've got another envelope flip, and this is a die cut that was sent to me. I'm sorry I cannot remember your name, but this was gifted to me, and I was so happy to be able to use it. So I've just rainbow dyed this envelope, and tucked inside is a sheet of avocado dyed notepad paper, just stamped along the top, and sewn a doily to this page to make a tuck. It's rainbow dyed. I don't know if you can see. Let's see. Yeah, there's glimmer mist. So pretty. So pretty. Okay, and I've got this paper clip up here to help hold in this little notepad that I made. And I was inspired by Melinda. Oh my goodness, her prayer journals are so gorgeous. I don't know how she does it, but I saw one of these, something like this, in one of her journals, and I've seen other ladies do it as well. But it's essentially a long tag that you cut out from scrapbook paper, and you fold over one section of the top, and so it makes a little tuck. And I just added 3 sheets of list pad paper and corner punched the corners, excuse me, and then I added some lace at the top and sewed it together so that it holds it together. So it's just a little list pad that I stamped prayers on. Thought it would be a nice little thing to use as like a prayer request list or something. So on the back, I've used the envelope flap as tuck here. So there's another Project Life card, and behind the doily is a large Melinda tag. Look at that. Isn't that so pretty? It's probably, you can't really see the full spectrum of these colors on camera, but in person it is so beautiful. I will definitely be trying the rainbow dyeing again. See, like this, see how the ink kind of just spread out to the edge of the page? Isn't that pretty? So pretty. I love it. I love it. I can't say it enough. Here I've got an altar paper clip with some fibers from Priscilla. Hi, Priscilla. And tucked in there, I've got a glassine bag that I've also done the rainbow dyeing, and inside, as I normally like to add, are some little pieces of stamped muslin, because it's something small that you can add to your journals as like a little gift, and they're really useful. You can use them for so many things. So I've just tucked that in there. Excuse me 1 minute. Okay, I'm back. Here is some lined paper with a tab, and I've also used these tickets. Here's another of the chipboard stickers from Michelle. It says believe here, and this is just for decoration. It's not a tuck. It's just a paper flower and a rainbow dyed doily. On the other side, I've added this little jelly bean bag from April. Just tucked in one of the mixed media tags, and of course there's a tuck behind, the pretty Project Life card, and another happiness card. Some avocado dyed paper. Here's a paper clip with an applique and another Project Life card. Here I've just glued some little pieces of die cuts, and I've sewn this pretty lace along the edge. Here is another of the little jelly bean cards and another little applique. This is a page from a children's encyclopedia, I believe, but I added it because the color matched and I liked the images of the diamond cuts, so I thought that was fun. Here's another large pocket, the little mixed media tag, another Melinda tag, miracles happen every day. And I've also included another sheet of from a coloring book, Pretty Butterfly. And you can take those out. You don't have to keep them in here. You can do whatever you wish with them. Here I've made a belly band out of a piece of paper. It says live simply, love abundantly, and it flips up for some extra writing space. Just another sheet of the notepad paper behind. Here's another rainbow dye glassine bag with another of the Graphic 45 calendar tags, and this like handmade journaling card. I just I border punched the edge of a piece of cardstock and glued on some of the rainbow dyed paper. Added a little butterfly punch from April. Some avocado dyed paper. There's another altered paper clip with another Project Life card. Some more of the silver stickers. There's some polka dot vellum. Isn't that pretty? Butterfly paper. And so I just left that because it was pretty on its own. And on the other side, I've made these full page pockets, you know, where I've sewn the two pieces of paper together, some trim along the edge, and tucked inside of this one, I made this little like booklet where I've sewn together these journal papers. There's about 6, I believe, and stamped out Bible study, because I thought that this would come in handy if you are maybe at one of your Bible study sessions and you want to write down some of your favorite scriptures, or, you know, do some further studying on different scriptures that you like. And I've reinforced it with some washi tape, and I just tied the ribbon on it because I thought it was pretty. And so it fits rather snugly into this pocket here. And here is a piece of matte paper that I added for fun, just because the colors matched really well. And on the back side, I've added one of these banners from the Dollar Tree, the die-cut butterfly, and another Psalms card. It's an altered paper clip here, some lined paper, the little label down at the bottom. Here's some more rainbow dye paper with stickers, and it folds out for extra writing space. Here's some pretty pattern paper, also from April, and on the back I've just paper clipped here another of the Psalms cards, some stickers here. It's another large flip out. And on this half page, I left the back blank so you could write, but I made one of these tri-fold things that you fold out. And of course I was using the rainbow dyed paper for all of the extras like this, and so I did some more layering with the hearts from the fabric. And on the inside, instead of adding like a sheet of lined paper or white paper here, because I wanted to reinforce this computer paper, I used tracing paper instead, so that you still get the effect of the pretty markings on the paper. And I think it would just be fun to write on this. And so I've sewn the tracing paper onto the top so it reinforces it and you can write on that, but in between I have sandwiched some hearts that I cut out from music note paper, so you can write around it if you like, but that's in between. And of course behind is a little secret tuck, an extra sheet of writing paper, some butterfly punches. Here we have a side tuck and this gigantic paper clip just for fun. So pull that off and it helps to hold on this card. This is a greeting card that I received from Kim, so I just rainbow dyed it, altered the front by layering some flowers, stamped love, hope, and joy, and on the inside sing praise, and I've added some of these list stamps here so that you can use that for something. Here we've got sing praise, and then on this journaling card I've stamped out my favorite scripture, so I thought it would be a nice place to write maybe one of your most favorite scriptures from the Bible. So just put the paper clip here to help hold that down. Here is an envelope that I've also rainbow dyed and turned it into some tucks. So there's some ephemera, another of these Project Life little booklets that I made. And they have, some pages are fold outs. Whoops. Excuse me. Had to get some more water. And on the top, of course, is a larger pocket. So I've got this avocado dyed guest check that I've stamped the mess out of. But at the top, I also found these adorable little tiny tags. That's for you, April. But I got these from my friend Michelle again, and I thought they were fun and super cute, so I tied them to the top and made like a little tag out of it. I'll put that in later. Here is a purple doily, some more music paper. I've just left these plain so that you could read them or do what you like. And the center of the signature is another coloring book page. Paper clip with another Psalms card. Just the other side of the envelope. Tucked in this one is a Hermelinda tag. And on this side we've got a Project Life card, another of these little pieces of ephemera, and another perpetual calendar. Here's a side tuck with another perpetual calendar, and this is a postcard, and I believe this is from Miss Julia as well. Here is extra writing paper with stickers and another little banner tuck, and I got these from April too. I had to use it, girl. Look how pretty. It's a holographic little butterfly. And on the back side, I've added some photo corners so that you could add a picture in there if you'd like to. Some lined paper with a tab. Every great dream begins with a dreamer. We've got faithful. Here's another of, well, one of the bulb pins that I like to do. Just one in here. Avocado dyed paper. On the back side of this one, I've sewn another lace pocket, layered a doily on top. It's not a tuck, and some flowers. So there's just a Project Life card, another Psalms card, and a little piece of ephemera. And here I've glued this down as well because I thought maybe you could add a photo here or something and put the label so that you could use that. See the markings on that paper. Here is a doily tuck with another Hermelinda tag. It says cherish the little things, and this purple seam binding is also from Mrs. Deb. I can't believe I actually had some left because I thought I used it all. Other side is another perpetual calendar. This is the other side of the map page, and I've just made a pocket out of some music paper, and I've added inside the other one of the fabric booklets that I made. And so there's the front, and it's essentially just the same as the other with little scrap pieces of paper. Right there. On the other side is a banner paper clip, and I've tucked in this origami envelope. Another little chipboard sticker. Here's the other side of the full page pocket, and in this one I've just tucked this envelope with extra rainbow paper. Count your blessings. Well, I can do that later too. Pretty paper, the vellum. Here is another flip out, some silver stickers, sewing, and on the other side with the paper clip is just the other half of the little tag I used for the title card. It says do small things with great love. Avocado dyed paper, another glassine bag. Just some little extras. This is another origami envelope with some goodies inside. And here is a larger version of April's Potokalope. And so what I've done with this one is I've glued this one to the page. So there is a pocket inside of here. Okay, there's also a pocket behind, or a tuck behind, excuse me, and I've just added extra paper. I got this from Yvonne, and another sheet of that pretty acetate. And it also opens up like so that you could stick something in here or write something in there. And tucked inside this one, I've got the last little booklet that I made. Just sewn, excuse me, my goodness, I told you, I am stumbling today. So, I have layered some little pieces of die cuts and ephemera and sewn them on the front. And this is a vintage playing card here. And it's just a little booklet with the extra paper, ledger paper, lined paper, and then in the back is a little lace pocket with this graphic 45 little journaling card, and I tied it with the lace so that you could have that lace to use for something if you wish. There's a pocket here with a piece of the notepad paper, and this also goes inside. This is another of the pages from that girlfriend book, and I thought this was cute because it's got a little angel here. Never live faster than your guardian angels can fly. And on the back is some stress relief tips. So that goes in that pocket there. It's the other half of the diamond paper with another songs card. Mommy! 1 second. Okay, I'm back. Baby had a spill, so we had to clean that up. So, I'm going to continue. So, here is another of the Psalms cards. More rainbow dyed paper with some lace sewn onto it. Here's some avocado dyed paper, and I've made a tuck out of this glassine bag. It's another mixed media tag. Some layered fabric flowers. Here is an extra sheet of writing paper and another of the rainbow dyed guest checks that I've stamped, and there's some glimmer mist on here. And on the back I've just made this little itty bitty tuck here. Thought maybe you could add a photo or something. Here is an acetate frame, and I've glued it along the edges so that you could add a photo in here if you'd like. Excuse me. It's another of these ball pens with some more rickrack from Dolly and an applique. Get that out of the way. Here's another tab with tickets and an applique. Here is another banner paper clip with this journaling card. And it holds together this flip out here. Some punches, and tucked behind the flip out I've added one of these, which is another thing that I like to make, and I've started doing this with all of my journals. Another way to use up your scraps. So I made a tag from vellum, and I've basically just layered some of the scraps of fabrics and put some danglies and appliques on here, and I sew them all together on top of the tag, and you can see where I've sewn it together. So that's one of those. Guess I'll call it a heart vellum tag, I guess. Oh my goodness, we're almost done. So here I've got a large pocket, and I got these old hymnal pages from a lady, I believe it was Julia or Miss Kathy, I can't remember. I'm really sorry for that. But I layered it in between some of the tracing paper so that it was protected, and sewed it along the edges and created a full page pocket. This is a journaling card I received from Mrs. Yvonne. Hi Yvonne! And I've just layered some of this rainbow dyed paper. I've sewn some little scrap pieces on there to help pull it out easily. And that's the last page. There's some stickers here. It's the fabric. And of course it's a manila envelope, so I left the back of it here. I've left this large pocket so that you can stuff it with all kinds of goodies. And the other book corners I just put on the edge of the flap, and I've sewn on the lace just like I did on the front. And on the back cover there is this glassine bag, and I've layered on top some of the stamped muslin. And inside is another happiness card, and I've also included here an extra sheet of the rainbow paper that I made. So you can have that. Let's see here. Just folded it up like an envelope. And that tucks right behind the glassine bag. And that is it, folks. That is the prayer journal. And I would like to thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch this long video. And like I said, this will be for sale within the next day or two. I will have it listed in the Junk Journal Junkies boutique. And yeah, that's it. I hope you guys stay cool. If you're hot, stay warm if you're cool. And have a wonderful rest of the day. And if I don't see you, have a wonderful rest of the week. Be kind and spread the love. Bye.